First, welcome to Vegas. What was the morning like for you?
Yeah, it was pretty busy. I was in Tampa, so I left this morning early on a flight, and I got in around 10, and Mark Stone was there with a few of the guys to pick me up and take me here and jumped on the ice. So moved pretty quickly, but just super excited to be here and get going.
What were the conversations like with them on the way to the rink?
Just telling me about playing here in the organization and just about the team a little bit, just to kind of make it an easier transition. So. But no, I know I've known Snowdy a little bit before. I met him a few times. I know Jack really well, so I think it should be a really easy transition here.
I was surprised for me that it was Vegas. I think we heard a lot of rumors about different teams that are interested in Vegas. I'm sure it came out of nowhere, it seems like.
Yeah, it happened fast. I got a call from my agent, and I knew that they're involved. And about an hour later, I was traded here. So, but my first reaction was just excitement. It's obviously the Stanley Cup champions here. It's they know how to win, and it's an unbelievable organization to be a part of. So I'm just very excited just to come in and help.
Just adding yourself to this blue line, just kind of from afar, would be something that really special.
Yeah, it's incredible. There's a lot of mobility and big guys back there that know how to defend well, and it's going to be good to come into this group and help out and do what I can to make it even better, and learn what I can and the way they play, and talk to the coaches a little bit and just adapt.
Has there been talks with either you or the agent about an extension or not?
No, I think that's something they'll handle. Yeah, it's been such a crazy 24 hours just trying to get here and fit into the room and get ready for the game tonight. So I think that stuff will all get sorted out later. Yeah.
What have you been most proud of in terms of your game this season?
I don't know. I think just I try to take pride in being a good two-way defenseman and play solid at both ends of the ice, and I just feel I played a lot of games to this point, and I just feel confident. I know what kind of player I am, and any situation they need me, and I can try to go in and do my best for them. So sometimes coming to a new team can be a little bit of you need to adapt a little bit, but just excited to be here and just continue what I was doing in Calgary.
Just your conversations with Bruce going in tonight, just how, looking at the system that he plays, how easy it would be to pick up on it going into it.
Yeah, well, fortunately, I think in Calgary we played pretty similar style, especially in the D zone, which is going to help the transition a bit for me. And I'm sure there are other areas that I need to figure out a bit, and I'll go do some film with them and learn a bit. But I think just for me tonight, just going to go in, play hard, keep it simple, not try to do anything crazy, and just get my legs going and do what I can to help the team get 2 points.
How tough is it to pick up the communication with these partners, that kind of thing, just working together on the fly like that?
Yeah, it can take time, but from what it looks like this morning, I was playing with Petro, so he's obviously one of the best defensemen to play the game, and he's a pretty easy guy to get used to playing with, and just going to communicate a lot before the game tonight and do what we can out there.
I know he's a pretty good player. Knows the West very well. I know he's here. He arrived. Looking forward to getting in the lineup. That decision was made by him tonight, but I anticipate he'll play. We're going to put him right in with Petro. Plays in all situations. He's played against top players in basically his whole career, so a really nice add for us. Wish Miro all the best in Calgary. It's a great opportunity for him. He wasn't playing once we got healthy here. Enjoyed working with him, and I think he'll get a good opportunity there. I think they've already extended him, so that's how they feel about him. So his good play here helped us get a deal done, and wish him all the best. But Noah's going to play a little bit on the power play. He's going to play penalty kill. As I said, up with Petro for now. Marty's out for at least a week. We'll see how it all shakes out going forward.
You mentioned how Theodore can kind of skate the puck out of his zone on breakouts and how much it helps. Do you think Hanifin kind of gives you enough?
Yes,
one of those players?
Absolutely. He's for a big man, he's a smooth skater, and that's a big part of his game. One of his best assets, his ability to move pucks out of the zone with his feet and his hands, for that matter. So, like I said, he's a good hockey player, and played upward of 23 minutes or so and can handle that workload. Whether he gets all of that here, time will tell, but he certainly can handle it if that's the way we go.
You mentioned that there are a lot of similarities with the defensive style in Calgary compared to here. I guess when you were getting from that standpoint, pick everything up, jump right.
Yeah, that's a big plus. They changed this year, a new staff. Daryl in the past, Sutter was much more man-to-man. You'll see both throughout the league. So that's a little bit less teaching for myself and Johnny in that part. And I think for a defenseman and the center, it's probably the biggest adjustment. How far to chase, when do you release people? And once you've gotten used to that, it's a lot easier, I think, to just pick it up quicker. So that is definitely a benefit in our end. Yeah, that's not a big part of it for us. They're a team that is, we know they're ahead of us. We know that they're first place team that's trending well for the playoffs. So we played very well up there the last time we played them. It seemed like it was a long time ago. That's why it seems like it's a long time ago. So for us, it's a great challenge. Coming off a road trip that started well for us, did not finish well. So get back on track here at home against a great opponent. Not a lot of weaknesses over there either. They got D that get involved with the play. They keep the puck out of their net. Good special teams, but they've had some issues lately too, right? The start they had was unbelievable. Now they're going through, like a lot of teams in the West, a little bit of adversity. But they looked good against LA the other night. Found a way to win, so they've done a lot of that this year.
What are some of the things that need to happen tonight to have a better start?
Well, we manage the puck and play behind them early on, right? Get them going back, put them on their heels that way, force them to break out pucks and go 200 feet. Don't give them easy access to our end and allow those long shifts in our end to give teams life, right? That's what's been happening a little bit. We've been forced to chase games. Obviously, scoring the first goal is important, for us to get to our game, but that's not to me, it's more about the build-up of the momentum of just keep going over the boards and, keep pushing the pace and forcing them to execute. And we've got to do a better job with that mindset. And then whatever happens, good or bad, to keep pushing, right? Like lately it's not just one goal, it's 2 or 3, and then we're really chasing it. So if it doesn't go our way early on for whatever reason, we got to get to our game in a hurry. And that's just what's been hurting us lately. It's okay no team's going to be perfect, but get out of those funks quickly and get yourself back in the game before you give the other team too much confidence.
Can you walk through how you arrived at that second power play unit with Hanifin and Van down there?
Well, they both played the power play. I've always liked to have 2D that are comfortable on the power play playing on the second one, because a lot of times the penalty's expiring and good lines coming over the boards for the other team. Mantha, that was a discussion. Where has he played? I know he's got a heavy shot. Has he played net, front, bumper, elbow? He's played a little bit of everything. So we said, well, we'll start you on the elbow. We'd prefer a bit more of a shooting power play in the second power play, and he's got that mindset. Hanifin likes to shoot the puck. So does Petro. So we should see a lot more action at the net. Where they all end up, whether Mantha's forehand, downhill, or one-timer, that could change. And Petro could end up in the top, or Hanifin and Petro in the one. It could be fluid up there. Today was our first look at it, so I don't know how who will be the best fit where. But we're going to start with how we practice today. Nick and Barbie will still be sort of the net, front, bumper people, and we'll go from there. So how I arrived at it was, it's going to be trial and error, and today was step one on the trial part. Yeah, he was in a normal jersey today. He's absorbing some contact, so yeah, that's a good sign. He's not playing tonight, but going forward, once he gets through that contact phase of it, that's usually the next step to availability. So he's trending well. He skated on his own this morning, but he's not with the group yet. So he's not as far along as Pav.